I'm about to announce some gigantic things, and I know how many people have zero attention span nowadays, so this is going to be worth it. For the love of God, stick around. The following video and very existence of this channel is made possible by your support over on patreon.com/616Entertainment. I couldn't do this without you, and I thank you kindly for keeping the dream alive. Want a kick-ass shirt? Head on over to prowrestlingtees.com/616Entertainment and pick one up. Oh, what's up, Dan-Dans? My name is Ian. Happy 616-2023. Look, I don't want to waste your time here today because this is a massive day full of massive videos. Other than the gigantic announcements I'm going to make right here, right now, my Monopoly World title is on the line in the All-Star Game of Champions, and the History of UFC Video Games Part 1, As Real as It Gets, also drops today. It's a busy day, so let's get down to business ASAP. First of all, we did it. 100,000 subscribers. I haven't acknowledged it publicly at all because I was waiting for something very specific, and that something has arrived. This plaque, this silver play button, call it whatever you want. This is literally a dream. It's destroying the light. This is literally a dream come true for me. Making movies is all I've ever really wanted to do for a living, outside of being a Power Ranger when I was 5 or being a pro wrestler when I was 12. But those are dreams that I moved on from, and this was the real deal. This channel has been active since 2007, and I've been doing weekly shows since 2013. My first retrospective was the History of SmackDown in 2017. The History of Mortal Kombat followed in 2018, and that's when everything changed. Over the years, I've had hits, I've had misses, I've had everything. And you guys have been here for it all. So holding this silver play button right now, this means the world to me. And I just want to say how proud I am to be holding this, and I want to say thank you all very much for making this possible, because this is literally one of those things that I can't do without you who's watching this right now. So thank you. Now with that settled, I've been getting tons and tons of comments asking what I think about Mortal Kombat 1. What do I think about the title? What do I think about the trailer? What do I make of the cameo characters? And I've been responding to everybody with, I will go in depth on this when Mortal Kombat Monday comes back. So I will see you all July 3rd, 2023 for the premiere of Mortal Kombat Monday Season 4. Full playthroughs of Mortal Kombat 11 and the Aftermath DLC, Season 4. The Evolution of Reptile, Season 4. Finishing the Deception Conquest Mode playthrough, Season 4. Mortal Kombat 1 review, Season 4. Dan-Dans, this is going to be the biggest and best season of Mortal Kombat Monday yet. You can count on it. So that's that on that, but I've got more. I want to reveal the PSP. Not the PlayStation Portable, no, the Patreon support project. Now this might be weird, but as the channel continues to grow, it becomes harder to continue to do this for a living. And now I don't expect anybody to support me financially for no reason, and that's why I'm introducing the PSP. Not the PlayStation Portable, the Patreon support project. I want you guys to know that I read every comment that comes through asking me to do in-depth retrospectives on some of the biggest franchises in history. So, what the hell? Let's do it. Now, this isn't some gigantic lofty goal like, oh, I need 100 new signups and then I'll make a video for you guys. No. For every 10 new signups, I will release an in-depth retrospective video, the kind that you guys love. And I want to put this out there as well. The cheapest sign-up option is you doing your part. $10 a month makes you a producer. It gets your name at the beginning and end of every video, but that's only if you want to. $2 a month is already you doing your part, just so you know. What you're seeing right now is the roadmap. This is where we're headed. At 200 supporters, which we are already knocking on the door of, this is right around the corner, I will open with a retrospective doubleheader of Sunsoft's Batman and Batman Return of the Joker on NES. At 210, we've got a retrospective on Aliens vs. Predator on the Super Nintendo. And if you think I'm not going to use this video as an excuse to also touch on the movies as well, you're nuts. At 220, it's another doubleheader of Spider-Man, Maximum Carnage, and its sequel, Separation Anxiety. And no, these are not just playthroughs, these are in-depth retrospectives, all of them. 230 unlocks a triple header of the entire Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles trilogy on the NES. 240? How about GM Showdown Season 2? Nigel and I had a blast with the first season, and while the viewership wasn't as high as I'd hoped throughout the full run, hitting this goal would make it worth it no matter what. At 250, we've got an extremely heavy hitter in Grand Theft Auto 3. GTA is one of the most requested franchises on my entire channel, so here we go. Let's do it. Crossing over into the second phase of PSP, at 260, it's another Batman doubleheader, with the adventures of Batman and Robin combined with Batman Forever. A really good game and a really bad game, all in one video. At 270, why wait any longer? Grand Theft Auto Vice City. 280 is another three-piece with the Spider-Man trilogy on PlayStation 2, which is another one that covers the entire scale when it comes to quality. 290, Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. You can see I'm not spacing the GTAs super far apart. Hell, none of these are spaced far apart. These are all just 10 new patrons away from each other. At 300, and this is gigantic, 300 patrons produces the History of Tony Hawk's Pro Skater. Need I say more? And just because there's one more spot on the graphic, why not? Breaking the 310 mark unlocks a retrospective on Metal Gear Solid. Dan, this is the roadmap. These are all stories I've never told before, and with Batman, Spider-Man, Grand Theft Auto, Tony Hawk, Metal Gear, Ninja Turtles, Alien vs. Predator, and more just sitting there waiting to be covered, let's do it. You can help me do this. I'm serious. Failing to grow this channel with the Patreon support project could definitely be the end of this amazing run. It is what it is. You know, this is my passion. That's why there's so much care put into everything that I do. But at the same time, it's my job, you know? And like any other business, I need to grow this business. You know, Netflix is constantly raising prices. They're cracking down on password sharing. HBO Max they're changing their name. And then they just take down hundreds of entire series and there's nothing you can do about it. All of these streaming services suck. Everything that I do here is free. You don't have to pay for any of it. So all those streaming services that give you no option, people just continue to pay for them by the tens of millions. I don't have that. So I have instituted the Patreon support project to help grow this operation and to deliver what you guys want to see the most. I think that's a pretty fair deal, and I hope that you do too. I hope that what I've shown you here today is enough to earn your support. It's enough to earn your patronage. You can see that I deliver multiple videos every week. I do weekly Let's Play content. I do in-depth retrospective content. You know I'm gonna come through. Scream Sequence was a Patreon goal. We hit it. We're in the middle of the season right now. 616 Thunder was a Patreon goal. We're in the middle of Season 2 right now. You know I'm going to follow through. You know you can trust me. And I hope that I can trust you guys to help me make this thing as big as we all want it to be. Because I do need your help. 616 2023 is massive, Dan. Mortal Kombat Monday Season 4 is coming July 3rd, 2023. The All-Star Game of Champions is dropping today. The History of UFC Video Games Part 1 drops today, and the Patreon support project kicks off at this very moment. And here's the deal. If 1% of the people who watch this video sign up over on Patreon at the lowest level, we will unlock every video that was announced here today. 25 plus brand new retrospectives. 1% of the people who watch this video can make them all possible, and you're gonna make me get to work very quickly. But Dan, happy 616. Thank you for being here. Today is a day of celebration, and why don't we show this off one more time? Let's celebrate this too, huh? Because we did this together. Dan, I love you so much, and I will see you next time.